I'll probably stand this side to balance the gravity, because that side is top heavy with all the deans, all the heads and all the directors there. So we need some balance and a little bit on this side. Okay. Yeah, am I okay to stand here? Okay, thank you so much.
I think they will feel the pressure, Dr. Sri.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'm here to talk only about rankings, and what was our past in the rankings and what we are going to do now and in the years to come. And as you all know, as Prof. Vice Chancellor has said, we have scored, we stand at 57 rank in Southeast Asia in QS. And also to add, we are a QS 5-star plus, one of the 2 universities in Malaysia, QS 5-star plus for 2022, 23, 24, and now extended to 2 more years. So what does this mean? The answer is, the main people responsible for this is you. Give yourselves a big hand. So you are all responsible for whatever rankings that we have until now. And does it stop with this? Next slide, please. Now, as much as all through these years we've been following Satara and Myra, and these are the 3 common world university rankings that every university does in order to bring forward the best of education to the students. And for us, students means money. Of these 3, SEGi participates in US and the Times Higher Education. Now, QS and Times Higher Education are the most influential of rankings. And these deal with the most important aspects, which is academic reputation and employer reputation. In other words, in simple words, this means teaching and research. So we get scored based on teaching and research. And our rankings depend on how best we teach and how many students we bring in and what is the extent of research that we do. The next slide, please. The next slide, please. Many universities are going for ranking. We need ranking for 3 main reasons. Reason number 1 is, based on what our ranking is this year, we need to move forward next year. And for that, we have to plan. We have to have strategies. We have to have transformation or change, which is what the university is planning. Number 2, there are many financial bodies, government bodies, like JPA and MARA that send students to universities. These are students that come in with a lot of money. We will not get them if our ranking is low. And number 3, students themselves, nowadays when they go to education fairs, they want to know, what is your university ranking? I want to study in a university that has a better rank than before. I want to study in a university which is ranked well in QS or THE. We may not know about QS or THE, but we are in a stage now where students tell us that they want to come to a university with a good QS or a THE ranking. So what is our role in this? Next slide, please. Some more. Nowadays, they have introduced SDGs in ranking. There are 17 Sustainable Development Goals by the United Nations. Moving forward in 2023, all the faculties, departments, colleges will incorporate some of these SDGs in their activities as thematic months. We will be updating the deans and the principals about it. So you will have to incorporate these in whatever activities you do so that it helps us to gain more marks, more scores in the rankings. Next slide, please. Okay, so where do we fit in as academics? What is our role here? What do I have to do in the following year to make sure that the university gets a good rank? Next slide, please. This is what I have to do. Wait a minute. If you guys can read this, this is what the students would think when they see our slides as well. Okay, students give us a rating. Students give us a feedback. It is important that we ensure that students give us a good feedback for our teaching. For them to give a good feedback for our teaching, we need to ensure that our notes are good, our lectures are good. We make sure that what we teach is based on the CLOs and the PLOs. We make sure that the exam questions that we prepare are of good quality. In other words, we impart the best of teaching and research to the students. So what is the strategy? The strategy is continue doing what you're doing, which is teaching and research. You may be wondering, wait a minute, did this guy call us all the way here just to tell us to continue, teach and research? Is this what a town hall is for? Continue teaching, but teach to the best of your ability. Continue your research, but do your research to the best of your ability for yourself. Again, I said, don't teach for the university, teach for yourself. Don't do research for the university, do it for yourself. In the process, the university will also take benefit. When you do your research, you do it to get your name on Google. You do it to get your name on Google Scholar, to make your CV better, but the university also benefits from it, and our ranking also benefits. So ladies and gentlemen, what little I have to say is, we are applying for rankings. The next slide, please. We are applying for rankings. And for rankings, the main areas of focus are QS and Times Higher Education. For this, the main areas that we score are teaching and research. And in addition, this year we include sustainable development goals. And when you do your teaching and research, please step yourselves one notch higher than what you did the previous year to get better ratings from the students, better rating from the alumni, and to make sure that we bring in more research output as well. And by doing this, remember, we are making our CVs better. I don't want you to do this for the university. I want you to do this for yourself, selfishly. Only when you do things for yourself can you do it better. And in the process, the university will also try its best to extract whatever it can from whatever achievements that you have made. Remember, research for you is something that you can carve for eternity on Google, and nobody can remove your name once your name is published on a paper. So we hope that in the forthcoming year, our rankings and ratings are going to improve from 57 and retain at 5-star plus. And we hope that we can all help each other and support each other mutually. That's all from me, and we're open for questions later. Thank you very much.